Everybody's got a blank page, a story they're writing today, a wall that they're climbing. You can carry the past on your shoulders. You can start over regrets. No matter what you've gone through, Jesus, He gave it all to save you. He carried the cross on His shoulders, so you can start over.
Don't let your heart be troubled.
And coming to you live from Altamont Springs, Florida, this is Young Casper representing RFN Radio to the fullest, The Young Casper Show. Thank you for joining, and I am just very, very thankful for all the listeners that we have been having these past, just since the network has really started. And since I've joined the network, I have just been seeing so much growth. I'm almost at 5,000 plays already, and I'm just very thankful for people to take the time to hear my faith and to hear the word. And, I titled this episode, Time is Love. And I say that because that's what we're going to be talking about today in this episode. It's just about not only love, but time. When you give somebody your time, that is showing more affection than you think at times. It is a portion of love. And how we sparingly, make sure that it's equal with everyone. We cannot forget to give time to Jesus in relationship and talking and it's about prayer, but it's also about relationship, and I've talked about that in a lot of episodes, but it's just kind of, once you really think about it and kind of let it really sink in, a lot of us waste time. A lot of us are busy. A lot of us do things that aren't necessarily good for ourselves. We're all sinners. We're all imperfect people. But what I've experienced in giving more time to God instead of time for me is it just gives me a peace that is undescribable. It is a peace that no one and nothing, no accomplishments in this world could give me. Because, let's just face it, everything in this world, including ourselves, are temporary. The pain, the misery, the suffering, the pleasures, the happiness, the joy, the great car, the great relationship, this, that, anything that's in this world, there's a time, ticking bomb, so to speak, on it. It's been a little bit more about just me and my week. It's been a great week. Matter of fact, I have met someone that is very, very close to me now, and it's something that kind of unexpectedly happened. Once you reach out to someone, you don't necessarily know there's going to be a connection. I know a lot of people that know me best that know that I've been looking for a connection with the female. I need a relationship. Well, not necessarily just need, but it's a want that is a desire that I've had for a long time. And I've been searching high and low, and I've had a lot of misfortunes in it, but I think that I have found someone that I could really grow with, and the future's bright. And of course there's going to be trials, tribulations through anything, especially in relationships, but I honestly believe that in the future it'll be better. Right now there's definitely, I have to have patience. Everyone in relationship needs to have patience. You need to understand your spouse. You need to understand the person that you have strong feelings for. You need to understand that they have their own mind. They have their own life. And I have learned that through misfortunes on my behalf in relationships. So I'm just very, very happy. I'm very thankful that I was able to connect with a female, and now she's my girlfriend, and we are taking it step by step in whatever direction that we can. There's a lot to do with when you really start to have strong feelings for someone. And I'm the type of person that I know right away if the connection is real and the feelings grow stronger each and every day. That's a great thing for me. Of course it is nerve-wracking at times, but that's understandable. When you have been living a certain way for so long, being single, and then all of a sudden things change. And I'm very grateful for it. I know that it is going to be a challenge. And, I already have love for this girl. And everyone might have their own opinion. Oh, wow, you just met her, or this and that. She just met you. Well, when you know, you know. And I am the type of person that I don't care what people think. I don't care what they may feel about me in a relationship. I don't necessarily care, because at the end of the day, it matters what I feel about, and it matters what I think about. I can't concentrate on what everybody else is talking about or everyone is thinking about, because if I do that, I'm just getting wrapped up right into the gossip, and I don't need to do that. At the end of the day, I am happy. And I understand that it's going to take time. Time is love. Love is time. I will stress that throughout a lot of my live episodes. And, it's an amazing thing to be able to pray to Jesus about the relationship that I have gotten into. And I know that he will make a way. I can't do what I've done in past relationships and be impatient and be jealous or this and that. I can't do that. Because that's how relationships fail. A lot of people think that relationships are just all about affection. No, it's all about understanding what your partner is going through. Because when you meet someone and give someone your time, it is something that, you have to spare it the right way you have to, share your time equally with people. And, that's not an easy task. But this show today, it won't be too long, but we're going to get into a couple verses here shortly. But I kind of just want to keep on the same topic of love and time, because that's kind of what I am going through. And it is mind-blowing. And even though, and when I say mind-blowing, it was such a connection that I had with her that I can't even describe it, really. It's like the best way that I can describe it is like I already knew her when I met her. We talked on the video chat, and it was just a instant connection. Of course, I have my flaws, she has her flaws, everyone does. But that's one thing that I want to kind of share in this episode, that when you get into a relationship, you need to understand that sometimes it takes time to let things really sink in, about, how you want to share your feelings and how you want to share your thoughts, your dreams. Just take it day by day. And that is just my method, but it's, love moves fast sometimes. And when it does move fast, you need to be able to be consistent with, your emotions, your feelings, because you're going to have thoughts, you're going to assume, but you have to be able to overlook what you're thinking and what you're feeling at times and consider what your spouse is thinking or what they're going through, and that's love. I mean, that's just me. I believe that is love, because the love that separates us from God that we give to others is that it's not consistent. It's not consistent enough. But God always loves us, always gives us another chance, or this and that. You hear about it all the time, people breaking up over completely dumb stuff. Like a silly argument turned into, okay, it's over, and then, there's just so many stories out there that never are shared. They're just put away, and that's one thing that I'm not trying to tell you how to be in your relationship, but I just want you to know that if you do have someone that loves you, you need to be thankful for that person and tell that person every single day how much they mean to you. Even if you don't feel like you want to. Even if you feel like, you're just having a bad day. We all have them days where we just feel like, I do not want to even participate in this day. We all have that. It all happens, but we're going to be talking also a little bit about how Jesus really chose his disciples. He not necessarily just about how he chose his disciples, but how he showed his love for even those that talked bad about the person that he was trying to help and be able to help them see. And there's a couple good verses that I have in store for us today. And before I get into that, I definitely need to get some more water for sure. But I basically have gotten my venting out. I have had a great week. I have had a great time connecting with this beautiful woman. And I'm very thankful for the future, and I'm just very happy. I'm very happy, and thank God I have tomorrow off, because I've been working all week, and it's just been wear and tear kind of on me, because I've been working out as well, and just a lot of things going on. And I'm just happy that tomorrow I can rest and be able to get to see my girlfriend. So I'm very happy about that. Very happy. So, with that being said, this is Young Casper representing RFN Radio to the fullest, the Young Casper Show. I will be back very shortly, less than 2 minutes.
Never been torn, never sinned, never disobeyed. I know you think there's no hope, no, but that ain't true. Jesus saves. I know you feeling regret, like I brought this all on myself, like I messed it up big time, and this time I don't deserve God's help. Thinking, how can God forgive me? After knowing what I did, can he? After knowing that I hid from him and I stayed away and backslid. Listen, Jesus came for the sick, so true. Jesus came for the weak, amen. Jesus came to give good news and to set the captives free, amen. Listen, Jesus came for the poor, amen. Jesus came with the keys, amen. Jesus came to remove the chains so the prisoners can be released.
Everybody's got a blank page, a story they're writing today, a wall that they're climbing. You can carry the past on your shoulders. You can start over regrets. No matter what you've gone through, Jesus, he gave it all to save you. He carried the cross on his shoulders, so you can start over.
See, his love is deeper than the ocean floor. Run to his arms like an open door.
Alright, and we are back. Young Casper representing RFN Radio, the Young Casper Show. And before I even get into a little bit about what I talked about in the beginning about the overview of this episode, I'm going to look up in my little hand Bible, which is pretty neat. I really